Hello there. My name's Yoho again, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about publishing. I'm not going to teach you too much about it. Most of you that are involved in writing already know what I'm going to tell you. I am going to tell you how it relates to me and how I see it in my opinion about publishing. There are two main ways to be published. Number one, you can self-publish, in which case you do the formatting of your book, you do the layout, you do all the editing, you choose the cover, you pick it all out, you accept all the financial responsibility, and you take all the risk on yourself. There can be a large return on this, and some people prefer it that way. I'm not one of them, but there are people that do. In this case, they get all the returns from the book, and that's one way to publish. The other way to publish is through a traditional publisher. You submit your manuscript to a publisher, they look at it, they approve it, they send you a contract. They take on all the formatting, all the layout, they choose the cover, they accept all the financial responsibility, and all you have to do is just sell books. And then you get a percentage of the sales that you make on your books, and those are called royalties. That would be my preferred method. I prefer a traditional publisher, but there are reasons why an author would choose to go the other route as well. My main reason for not liking it is a whole lot of the world of the publishing business I don't care for. I don't care for all the aspect of laying it out. It requires a lot of knowledge that I do not have, and things I don't want to learn and take the time to learn, because it takes me away from writing on the printed page and getting books out, which is what I prefer to do and what I enjoy doing. There are certain aspects of the publishing business that an author has to take on himself, and I accept those responsibilities and do what I need to keep my business moving along. By the same token, if I can pass those off on somebody else, I'm more than happy to do so, because, like I said, it gives me more time to put words on a blank page, and that's why I prefer to go that route. During the midst of the pandemic, you all remember the year 2020, I learned in the summer of that year that in one day's time, 9 of my books went out of print, all 7 of my westerns in addition. I learned this by mistake, by purely accident, and I learned that these books went out of print. My publisher never contacted me. He never called me, never emailed me. I contacted him, and I learned about the fate of that publisher, that they went out of business. This is one place where a person might choose to choose self-publishing, because there's nothing worse in the publishing business than to have a publisher that's not reputable. I will not give that publisher's name, but it's just leave that as in the past. Currently, I will tell you that I've signed a contract in May of last year with a publisher named Speaking Volumes that's going to reissue all 9 of those books, along with my current manuscript that I finished called Bitter Water. And I should see those books come out in the next year. They've already completed one of those books, named Death Comes to Red Hawk, and that's now in print and available for purchase. So right now I have 3 books out there, 2 biographies, one called Major Impact, which is a biography of Major Harris, who played for West Virginia Mountaineers from 1987 through 1989. The other is a book called The 9 Lives of Charles E. Lively, the deadliest man in the West Virginia coal mine wars. This man was a spy during the early 20th century. And had I listened to my publisher that went out of business, that book would have remained with him, and that book would not have been in print for all the 100th anniversaries involving his life and commemorative days and things involving the life of Charles E. Lively and some of his deeds. And I would have missed out on the chance to sell those books. I don't know that was good thinking on my part or just good luck, but I'll take it, whatever it was. In any case, Speaking Volumes, my new publisher, should be issuing these books in the next year, or maybe perhaps into 2023, and I'm excited about bringing them to you. This is kind of my thoughts on publishing and where I'm at in the publishing industry right now. Some of you may choose to go a different route than me. Some of you may not see it the same way, and that's fine. Every author needs to make that decision for himself. But this is what I've chosen for me. I hope if I brought you anything that was a help to you here, you'll hit like and subscribe down the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Perhaps you'll also check out my website at rgyoho.com. I hope to see you again soon. Look for you in the next video. That's all for now. Thank you very much.